Dracula finally released, and he came with some buffs across his kit. Pretty good changes too, to be honest, and he is very fun. I still, however, can't shake the feeling that whenever I'm playing in his wolf form, it just makes me want to play Chucky. I also can't be the only one who finds his buttons really counterintuitive to use, from teleporting to transmuting. I almost always find myself having to look down at the screen to press the right button, because if I try and do it off muscle memory, I always fuck it up, especially trying to go from bat to wolf, but I think that's because they flip the button on what you'd use to turn into a wolf, depending on what form you're in. Overall, however, he's ridiculously fun. This video will also hopefully educate some of you gamers, for there have already been some techs found on him. And don't you worry, your boy is here to show you them. There is a hug tech and a rebound tech for the wolf, and also what I'm going to call the spirit tech for the bat, which was told to me by a chatter. The only one I don't know how to do, unfortunately, is the rebound tech, so I can't explain or showcase that, but let's get into the latter two. We'll start with the first one that's super simple, the hug tech. Just like Old Blight, look as far down as you possibly can and you'll lose all collision, allowing you to slide along loops when you use your special attack as the wolf. The biggest downside here is you cannot see what you're doing while you're doing this, as you're looking at the floor, so game sense is going to be your best friend here. Also, if you look up during the attack, you're going to gain collision again, which is going to stop you from hugging. This is also how you do the rebound tech from what I know, but I don't quite know how it works properly. The next one we're going to talk about is what I'm going to call the spirit tech, which will allow you to attack immediately after transforming from a bat to a vampire, identical to the spirit phase hit but without the speed buff. This one's going to be a lot harder to explain, so I'll go in game and show it. Okay, so we're in game right now. As you can see, I put an input overlay on so you can see what I'm pressing. Just so we know what buttons do what, if I hold control, that is the button that you use to switch between forms. Left click will switch to vampire and right click will switch to wolf. So traditionally, if you switch from bat into vampire and you spam left click, as you can see, it takes that long in order for you to actually attack. Now with this tech, it will allow you to instantly do it. Now the best way that I found to do it is by tapping the transform button, so in my case left control, and then left click basically at the same time, and then immediately following it up with a left click, as opposed to holding left control and then pressing left click. So I'll try and do it now. As you can see there, I was able to melee it much sooner than I otherwise would have. So I'll show it again, and we go, as you can see, immediately able to hit. Now the way that I'm doing this, again, instead of when I'm able to teleport, instead of like walking up to someone, holding left control and then pressing left click, if I want to change now, I would go left click, like that. I'll slow it down in post edit so you can see exactly when I'm pressing all of the buttons. But that is the way that I found to do it really consistently. Also, while we're here, I didn't mention this, but you can actually do skydoggo. So if you like jump off the end, as long as there isn't an invisible wall, you will be able to fly off, much like Demogorgon. You can also lunge out of it. It doesn't need to be a small strike like I was just demonstrating there, but the small strike is much more consistent. The best way I found to use this is if someone is camping a dropped pallet and they're constantly vaulting over it while you're in bat form, you listen to when they vault and then you can go to the side of the pallet they have vaulted on and transform quickly enough to get the hit. Unfortunately, the one match that I actually did this consistently, my dumbass left my AFK screen on, so the entire match was in Sadako's tiny TV down there. So let's zoom in and hope we can see enough pixels to get a good live game example of this, shall we? Oh my god, it's so good. Well, hopefully you saw what I mean through the 5 pixels there. Anyway, let's get on to the build. For this match in the video, I was experimenting since this was my first match that wasn't adept. I'm using Monitor and Abuse with the Moonstone necklace, which will reduce my terror radius to 20 meters outside of Chase. I was also running Unforeseen because you can take me out the Sadako, but you can't take the Sadako out of me, and I just love stealthing around. Unforeseen works really well with him because in wolf form, you're pretty hard to see, so being undetectable while in wolf form lets you sneak up on survivors really well. We were also running Old Reliable Pop Pain Res, for obvious reasons. The last add-on was the Self Feather, which works amazingly well. This add-on is the first token-based add-on to my knowledge that will actually increase the cooldown of your Hellfire by 5% each time you break a pallet, up to 25%. You do not lose these tokens, by the way, throughout the match. Once you have them, you've got them forever. The build I was running the next day, I swapped out Monitor and Abuse for Plaything to maximize my free hits on generators, and swapped out the necklace for Killer Doll to drastically reduce the cooldown of my pounce while I'm in wolf form. I'll put that gameplay in a different video. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. Okay. Right. Let us game. Is it... Which one's a bat? Right click. Oh, there's one over here. Look at that. There you go. Okay. That is a decision. She is zooming. Why is she so quick?
Time to play.
From the top ropes. I know you're on it. I fucking knew it, mate. Imperative Sky Wesker. Oh, you got it in time. That's annoying. I'm just gonna go for this guy. That was the wrong form. Motherfucker. That's so frustrating. Getting used to those buttons is going to be a right real pain in the ass. How many noises solo time? I'm gonna injure and then just leave her. Was it worth doing that? Probably not. It was fun.
Ooh, that's kind of small. Yikes.
Oh, it was so close. Yes. I wonder if a vault perk could be pretty decent. How does one teleport? Nope. Don't go then. Live? I was gonna say, why'd you leave the pallet? Makes sense with live. Can I make that? Let's see. Oh, she can dodge it, because I'm doo-doo. Like that. We're undetectable. There's Talita. Go, doggo. Is there a window there? No. I really shouldn't be holding this gen as much as I am. It's really not that valuable. Where's the pallet? Who's throwing shot pallet? Come back inside. Oh shit, he was... I got that done. There was someone around here. Oh. Upstairs? Yeah. He's fucked it. What a noob. I actually think wolf form stopped me getting that hit. I think I would have got it normally. Over here. Just fall out the window. Let me I'm just going to cut this here because I was trying to give Hatch and they kept unhooking each other and stuff and it took way longer. And there's no way to edit that and make it actually interesting. We'll just cut straight to the end game.